1 kilogram. That's all it took for me to convince myself that Monjaro had stopped working. Looking back, I was so sure, but I was completely wrong. For 200 days, I stepped on the scale almost every single morning. I thought I was tracking my weight, but I was actually collecting evidence. And it took me all 200 days to read it. 9 days. That's how long my Monjaro journey lasted before I landed up in the hospital. When I started Monjaro, I imagined side effects. I never imagined this. I remember lying there thinking, what have I done? Because honestly, at that point of time, I couldn't imagine giving myself another injection. My treatment had to stop. At that moment, I thought my entire journey had stopped before it had actually begun. But something happened next that changed the way I look at weight loss completely. GLP-1 medications like Mounjaro slow down how quickly the stomach empties. So for some people, the side effects are mild. For some, especially early on or after a dose increase, they do experience nausea, vomiting, or dehydration. And these can become serious enough to need medical attention. So, looking back, I wasn't failing, I was recovering. So, what did my scale say? Weight went up after starting treatment. But what was actually happening? A serious but medically explainable side effect episode. It was not a treatment failure. And what did I learn from this? An early hospitalization on GLP-1 journey doesn't mean the medication failed you. It means your body needed time to adjust. Leaving the hospital, I thought the hardest part was over. I was finally starting to recover. And then the number went up again. Another vein, up again. Another vein, up again. I remember standing on the scale thinking, has Monjaro already stopped working for me? My brain immediately went into detective mode asking, okay, what did I do wrong this time? It took me a while to realize that I was asking the wrong question. Once I started recovering, my body started recovering too. Drinking water again, eating again, replacing the fluids it had lost. That's one reason the scale can temporarily go up, even when you haven't actually gained any body fat. So, what did my scale say? Weight has increased. But what was actually happening? My body was rehydrating and refeeding after illness. It was not fat gain. So, what did I learn? One higher number on the scale doesn't always mean you are moving backwards. Sometimes it's proof that your body is recovering. At first, I thought these were just random bad weeks. Then I noticed something that honestly made me laugh. Every month, my body seemed to have its own little surprises planned for me. Around the menstrual cycle, many women experience temporary changes in body weight. Hormonal shifts, fluid retention, and even changes in digestion can affect what the scale shows. That doesn't mean you have gained body fat. Almost every time, my weight settled again on its own without me changing anything. If I had judged my progress on one difficult week, I would have convinced myself that Monjaro had stopped working for me. So what did the scale say? Progress has stopped. But what was actually happening? Temporary menstrual related fluid shifts. The fat loss trend continued underneath. And what was my learning in this? One difficult week doesn't erase an entire month of progress. Now, this was the biggest rise in my journey. And for a long time, I blamed myself. Maybe I wasn't trying hard enough. Maybe Monjaro had stopped working for me. Maybe I have done something wrong. But when I went back to my own notes, I found the real reason. Family emergency. Had to stop Monjaro. When GLP-1 treatment is interrupted, the medication doesn't stop working overnight. Over time, its effects gradually reduce. Appetite can return. And maintaining weight loss becomes harder until treatment restarts. The lesson here wasn't about weight, it was about compassion. Sometimes progress isn't interrupted because you gave up. Sometimes life simply gets in the way. So, what did my scale say? I failed. But what was actually happening? Treatment was interrupted by a life situation. It was not a choice and it was not a failure. And what did I learn from this? Progress isn't about never falling behind, it's about finding the courage to begin again. When I restarted treatment, I expected the weight to fall exactly like it had in the beginning, but it didn't. If you have ever tried to lose weight, you know this feeling. Asking yourself, is this it? Every day I stepped on the scale thinking, come on, give me something. Sometimes it did, sometimes it absolutely refused. Our weight naturally fluctuates day to day, even week to week. But once you step back and you see the bigger picture, that bigger picture often tells a very different story. The scale was noisy. The trend was was consistent. It sounds obvious now, but it took me months to stop letting one random Tuesday ruin my entire mood. Once I understood that, I stopped giving one difficult day so much power over how I felt. So, what did the scale say? Nothing is happening. But what was actually happening? Progress had slowed, but it hadn't stopped. The trend line kept moving down. And what did I learn from this? Don't let one difficult day convince you that the months of progress have disappeared. When I finally looked at the whole picture, you know what's funny? I spent months trying to fix the numbers, when what I really needed was to understand the story they were trying to tell me. Because every spike had a reason, every setback had a story. And that's when I realized I'd been focusing on the wrong numbers all along. So I asked myself one final question: what had these 200 days actually taught me? Yes, I lost almost 13 kilograms. But that's not the biggest thing I gained. I gained patience. Although, if you would have met me on one of those weigh-in mornings, you probably wouldn't have believed it. Now, this chapter ends here, but my journey doesn't. In a few weeks, I will be starting a new one with Wegovy. And just like this one, I will share it honestly. And if you are watching this because your weight went up today, please don't let one weigh-in decide how you feel about your entire journey. Look for the pattern, look for the context, and give yourself the same kindness you would give someone you love. I'm still learning to do that myself. Some weeks I get it right, some weeks I don't, but I am getting better. Because sometimes the scale tells you your weight, but it doesn't tell you your story. If these 200 days have taught me anything, it's that someone else's honest story can make your own journey feel a little less lonely. Thank you for being part of my first 200 days. The next chapter begins soon.